So I'm starting on this right after I did the other video, and I've already done the feeding. Ooh, tip this a little bit of this one, so that way it doesn't scratch up my desk a whole bunch. And someone's already done some of the work for me. Although 334 megahertz doesn't sound right. I don't see any markings in the front, so I'm going to guess that's probably a Pentium 2, but I guess it could be a K6 or something. Let's see. At least it doesn't have that weird rounded case. Let's see what we've got. Not really sure what to expect. Well, we do see we have a video card at least. Weird hole there. What does that do? Like a little USB card as well. Interesting. Oopsies. Let's step on those later if I leave them. Not anymore. I think that's it. Oh boy, that's good and sticky. Is there something I'm missing? There we go. Oh, almost. That wasn't easy. Oh boy. That's what is that? Does that say IR? Mouse. There's your DIN style keyboard connector. Some sort of Ethernet. Here's your sound card. Probably be easier if I... Yep, that looks like a Pentium 2. Just look inside here. Maybe if I... Oh, tip it down. Okay. I know I don't have the best lighting, but unfortunately I don't actually have a light on my ceiling. So, I'm doing the best I can. Interesting. So the motherboard has both ATX and AT style power connectors. But it looks like we have an AT style power supply. A whole bunch of cable garbage here. Looks like you've got room for an 80mm fan up front. Nifty. I might install one of those. Wait a minute. We don't have a video card. That's just a header for the onboard video. Weird. Don't think I've ever seen that before. Interesting. Same for the sound as well. And the... What is going on here? Yeah, I've got to say, this is the weirdest that I've ever seen. Couple PCI and ISA slots. I'm going to guess that's a 256 and a 128 based on the sticker I saw on the top of the case. That's a... Is that a Pentium 2 or is that an AMD? I can't tell. I'm not as familiar with these boards as I probably should be. I will say this though. Pentium 2 era, you know, slot A or slot 1, whatever that ends up being. 40 gig hard drive, definitely not original. That was upgraded probably early 2000s. RAM, definitely not original for this speed processor. You'd expect something closer to 64 megabytes, not 300 something. Now, why is that all cut up like that? Who did that and why? This is just waiting to slice someone's finger open. CD or DVD? CD, okay. Remove that. 192. Oh, upgraded to. Okay. 192 sounds a little bit. I wonder if the person who had this before me did those upgrades. The guy that I bought it from. Probably not, but you never know, I suppose. I guess let's get her all hooked up here and... Oh, I don't have a DIN style keyboard connector. How am I gonna... Now, how am I gonna do this? Maybe it'll let me use a USB keyboard, although This is the weirdest thing I have ever seen, I think. I don't know. So let's, glad I left this USB keyboard here, because maybe it'll... Oh, I didn't plug it into the other computer. No wonder it didn't work. Anyway, let's get that plugged in there and mouse. What a strange machine. Well, I guess let's see if it works. Oh, I didn't plug in the video. I am an incredibly smart human being, I promise. Get in there. Okay. That's something, at least. I wonder if we have anything in the CD drive. Nope. Not that time, I guess. This should tell us what CPU we've got, at least. If there's no password to get in, that is. You know, I'm not going to be surprised if this takes a very long time. But with only having a 334, according to the sticker, megahertz CPU with Windows XP. I'm more used to Windows XP on at least something closer to a gigahertz, if not at least a gigahertz. You know, I'm not going to make you all sit through this, because actually, I don't know if Windows is going to load, because I don't know if this machine works. Anywho, I'll be back as soon as my camera finishes focusing. No, I'll be back as soon as it's loaded, if it loads. Well, she even can move the mouse too, but that doesn't mean she's fast. I expected it to be slow, but it's been about 5 minutes and we still haven't fully booted yet. I don't even know if there's going to be a password on this thing or not. I fired up this recording here, this particular clip, hoping that it would switch to the user login page as in the middle of me talking so I could say something funny, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen, so I'll be back again in a little bit. So in the middle of waiting for that computer to at least get to the desktop, my pfSense machine stopped working, which meant I didn't get internet. So, turns out it was a bad stick of RAM. That's okay. I've got more parts already on the way. I knew this thing wasn't long left for life, so I was prepared. I just wasn't prepared for it to, well, die so soon on me here. And while I was doing that, we've got a wallpaper. It's been about 8 minutes now, and can move the mouse around, but ain't no desktop yet. Not that that's really surprising. I guess we'll keep waiting, I guess. Well, looks like that's finished, so let's see if we've got the internet yet. Well, looks like it. Saw some notifications pop up. Oh, let's go to YouTube and see if we've got something. Yep, the internet is back. Oh, hey! We have a desktop. Let's see what we've got. Now this is XP, but who names their computer that? I'll tell you who does. Computer recyclers and refurbishers. A Celeron. It is 300. Well, it's probably 333, but Windows XP is probably not reporting it right. Highland Park Presbyterian. What? Now that's really interesting. Let's see what else we've got here. And that's not really surprising. We probably won't have sound then. Realtek. That's probably 10 bass. Nice and slow there. Oof. Yeah, this is not a fast computer. Why is it named? You know what, that's fine. I want to know if there's any games on here, although I doubt it. Image browser. That's interesting. Photoshop 2.0. Yeah, there's not much on here at all. This is the default stuff. We've got Office. Let's see. We have Other Less Better or Office. Huh. We have another Office. Now, what is this? Office Outlook? Revo. Uninstaller. Oh, they've got Firefox. I wonder which version it is. I'm going to guess 6. Now, what is this? Oh, SNMP. I know what that is. So this has got to be a network monitoring program. It doesn't like... So I need to explain that I'm moving my mouse perfectly horizontally right now. And this is perfectly up and down. That's weird. Yeah, this is some sort of network monitoring software. Now that's interesting. Cool. I might have to copy that later for some of my other machines, but I think I've seen enough. This is probably going to take quite some time. I'm going to go ahead and erase that entire operating system after I get some of those programs off of there. Oh, I didn't know Windows XP did that. That's interesting. That must happen when it can't tell the computer is shut down, because this is an AT style power supply, meaning this power button's directly wired in. Windows can't actually shut down the computer. There we go. So I'm going to wipe this hard drive after I copy those programs off, and I'll probably install Windows 98. That sounds about right for 333 megahertz. Yeah, we'll go with that. Thanks for watching.